Welcome back to Tainan. Today is the 8th. And let me put this camera down. I'm inside another temple. This is Sanguang Miao. Temple of the Three Kings. Before I start the tour, I will like to say a couple things. First, since the doctor's orders and I am going to be on a diet, so I will not be drinking much more beer. The doctor says I can drink anything other than beer, because beer is like really ridiculously fattening, and I cannot drink any more beer. So the doctor says hard liquor is okay. What else is there? Oh yeah. Technically, I'm supposed to meet up with a friend and go into other places with her, but I hate women because I am ridiculously punctual, and most women I met are not very punctual. I'm sorry for the females out there. It's 50% of the population, but not very punctual. I'm not trying to like knock all of you, but so far everyone I've met. So I'm supposed to. She told me to wake up at 10 and meet her, and it's about 1 right now, and I think she's still sleeping. So I decided to just come out and move around on my own. I'm trying to find and meet up with some temple elders, or any seniors I can find, and because usually when you find older people, they have stories to tell, and you could get some good stories out of them. I don't know how is this camera working. Is it getting my face, or is it just getting my big fat face? Also, I've received email correspondence from John Bogartis and my dear beloved Dr. Bogartis, and he said that I should do some more backgrounds, introductions before I do my interviews, since I just go around and interview people without giving the viewers any background. Which is true, it's a good suggestion. I should do that, do a little bit more background, so my viewers won't be clueless and just start talking to random people. I love the temple scene, so I'm just gonna do a lot more temples and markets today, but I think one problem is I'm gonna run out of battery, and since I only have 1 reserve battery and 1 regular battery, and the charger is back at the hotel and I can't discharge, so I have about a little bit over an hour of filming I could do. Let's get on with this. So this is the Temple of the Three Kings. So as I've said before, and you might have remembered from previous videos if you watched them, Taiwanese temples usually have a central worshipping figure, so the Three Kings and their captains. I guess the Three Kings in the back, and in the front is their subordinates and their lieutenants, I guess. And also on the 2 sides, also their lieutenants. This is 摄人爷, and this is 护法爷. The Temple of the Three Kings are not native Taiwanese spirits or Taiwanese guardians. The Three Kings are actually from Chaozhou, part of Guangzhou. So when the Cantonese, when the Chaozhou people moved immigrated from Taiwan to Taiwan from Guangzhou, they brought the Three Kings with them. The Three Kings are mountain spirits, or mountain guardians, the guardians of 3 mountains in Guangzhou. So they are part of their Guangzhou culture, not native Taiwan. So Taiwan's not part of their jurisdiction, but they're still worshipped as part of their heritage. So this is their lieutenants, generals, and you can see those are their armies and soldiers. And on the other side, you have the guardian lion. You can't really see it well. The guardian lion. So usually have lions, two lions in the front of the building are there to ward off evil spirits and evildoers and any ill-intended people. And in the back, so I'm in the back of the temple right now, houses the wives of the three kings. So these are the wives of the three kings. So it's actually a very interesting system because you generally don't see wives of the spirits, and like one thing you have to know about these two guardians, these two supporting castes, are that they are actually real people in history. In Chinese culture, if you have achieved great status and accomplished something great, you will be raised as guardian spirits, are raised as deities later on in your life. So this is Han Wengong. Han Wengong is actually also a real life historical figure. He is a great literary figure, and he is a writer and a poet. And so in the Tang dynasty, so about 1,000 years ago, so he is raised as a guardian of students and writers and whatnot. So over here is also Wenchang Dijun. I mentioned this guy earlier, but over here is the supporting cast. So, and here is his cousin, Han Xiangzi. Is one of the 8 spirits, Ba Xian, one of the Ba Xian. It's actually his cousin, or his something like that. I think his cousin or nephew. So if you're students and you're going to a test, you'll actually pray to this guy for his guidance and protection. And what else is there? So in Chinese tradition, if you achieve greatness and become somebody of importance, it is entirely possible that your descendants or people who remember you will raise you to a deity level. So, you know, if I achieve greatness, I might actually be somebody. So this is Tianhou, means Queen of the Heaven, but I think Tianhou might mean Mazu. So this is also Mazu. Mazu is, as I explained before, one of a very important figure in Taiwan. This is actually very interesting. This is Zhu Sheng Niang Niang. Zhu Sheng Niang Niang means is the who you pray with, pray to when you want children. So she's the one that governs childbirth and boys and girls and whatnot. And over here you have Fu De Zheng Sheng. This one is, as you can see the picture in the back, the symbolizes meaning. Symbolizes this is money. This is actually stacks of gold, and this is a hulu. I forgot what hulu is. It's some sort of. Anyways, means money and fortune. This one actually governs money and fortune. This is what who you want to pray for if you are looking for money and fortune. So, or just general protection. He does that too. So, welcome to Tainan. Two things Tainan is known for is the amount of historical buildings and temples. It's probably the most historical, most clustered historical buildings and temples in whole China, all Taiwan at least. And you can see it's all wooden carved, very well done. I love these old buildings with their wooden carved roofs and pillars and whatnot. So very traditional and nice. Two things. One thing about Tainan is the amount of temples and historical buildings, and then the other one's the amount of like street food. It's a relatively relaxed town compared to Taipei. So compared to Taipei, and Tainan is, other than the ridiculous heat, it's a very nice place. And alright, I'm running out of battery. I have to end this video and do another one. Hopefully I can recharge my battery once I get back. And that's all. I'll see you guys later.